The business topic that I chose is a proposal to expand the college football playoff from 4 teams to 8 teams. There are 5 main reasons why I suggest this proposal. Number one reason is it will bring more competitiveness to the game. The reason for this is more teams will be inclined to play harder, especially towards the end of the season, if they still feel there's a chance to get into the playoff because there's obviously more teams that can make the playoff and more opportunity. Even if you have a couple early losses in your season, there's still a great opportunity to save the season and sneak into the playoff. My second reason is there's more revenue expected to be generated if there's an expansion. According to CBS Sports, they estimate that $10 billion more in revenue will be generated if they simply expand from 4 teams to 8 teams. And the NCAA is ultimately a business, so they should consider trying to maximize their profits. My third reason is there is more viewership expected to be associated if there's an expansion. The reason for this is currently with only 4 teams, you're likely not to have as much of the regions of the whole country covered. But with 8 teams, there's a much more likely chance that teams from the West Coast, East Coast, Midwest, and South are all represented, and fans from those areas can all gather around and watch the game and get excited for the games. So it brings more excitement to the country as a whole instead of just a few regions. My fourth reason is the expansion would allow it to be more fair. Schools not in the Power 5 conferences now have a fighting chance. The major conferences, the SEC, the Pac-12, the ACC, the Big 12, and the Big 10, are all have an advantage right now over mid-major conferences with only 4 spots. But with 8 spots, you're more likely to see some smaller schools get a fair opportunity at showing what they have and representing themselves in a potential playoff game. It also balances the whole field of the playoff with the amount of teams. My fifth and final reason is this will ultimately bring more entertainment to the playoff. Expanding the teams to 8 means there's an added round, which brings more entertainment, and more added games, which all football fans love to watch. So that brings more excitement to the game. And it just ultimately adds more excitement and entertainment for all fans. Another second reason why it's more entertaining is the playoff is ultimately now more difficult to win it all. So lots of fans will be more engaged, be more nerve-wracking. It'll be much more exciting than it is right now.